Hello everyone. So, session 5, I believe. So, you'll see that I made some rolls. Some of the backup groups did better, some worse. But overall things are proceeding. So, we ended with you getting a payday. Have you bought what you are going to buy, or do we need to make inquiry rolls, find some rare items? I don't think anything was beyond scarce that you were buying, right? So it should be freely available. Oh, if it's a gun.
So I want to buy 2 grenades and take a respirator from group equipment.
I don't think anyone is objecting to you taking a gas
No?
mask. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you.
Where's the...
I wanted,
Yeah, go ahead.
I wanted the pump-up action shotgun, since it's not too rare.
If it's military equipment, and I kind of take a quick look at the table, but I think if it's scarce or below in rarity, you can get it for free. No, you will have to roll, but it's a plus 20 for scarce, 1d10 days. Yes, let's just combine these and see how quickly these go. And oh, okay. So whoever is best at inquiry, do a plus 20 inquiry roll, and we're gonna assume that like all of you are participating in this, but I'm not gonna give you a bonus. It's just gonna... I'm gonna give you a plus 10. Let's go with that, right? For the group helping, but like you're coordinating the effort, so
I've
63, wow.
already succeeded.
okay. Never mind then.
I mean, I don't need inquiry plus 30. If I would legit get inquiry plus 30, I would succeed on 93.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just making sure that you're not like failing. So yeah, weapons and military equipment, you know, like the usual stuff. You can get if it's scarce or below with this. So yeah, the combat shotgun, 100%, you can buy it. The grenades, if it's just frags, I think hallucinogen and crack are the ones that are above that. The rest are scarce or below, so 100% like frag grenades you can buy. Nexi, you were buying a hunting rifle, I think.
Yeah.
And Bacon, were you buying anything?
I already bought a laser dot.
Ah, yes.
That's it.
Okay. Alright. So we're gonna say that we're gonna be a week after your payday, roughly. Just so we keep track, you are about 2 months and a week into the investigation. And yeah, it's been a while since the last attack. And gonna say that you are gonna have a message in your secret hideout encoded to essentially be in the hideout at a given time to meet Inquisitor. And when you gather there, he is going to arrive along with the servitor, which is carrying a small box. And I will show you what he's making available to you as he's going to open it and start explaining what each item does. And he's gonna briefly explain to you that he has a suspicion based on what he has seen previously and what he has learned of the nature of the target, that now that the target has tried mercenaries and they have failed, and since he hasn't attacked for a while, he doubts that the target will just ignore you since you haven't even bothered to hide yourselves. So you should be ready for a more serious attempt. And that just in case he's gonna shore up some of your deficiencies in equipment with a little bit of extra supplies. You may divide the items as you please among yourselves. The holy rounds are specifically something that bypasses extra toughness on demonic entities. So they are exactly the same versus normies, versus demons. They're really helpful. You may discuss among yourselves. Infernal shells, yeah, they start fires and crack. That's heavy anti-armor stuff. That's a grenade for punching through heavy armor. It's, like an RPG round kind of thing.
It's very concentrated. I remember it's like 2-meter range.
I think it might be like 1. It's
One?
super concentrated, but like versus something like that servitor, if they come up with those, like stick
Yeah,
one of those on and it would be really good.
It's good against Space Marines.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it doesn't even have blast, so you literally have to hit them in the face with it. But it's 2d10 plus 4 with a armor penetration of 6. So it's literally for melting a single target.
I guess I could take a hot shot charge pack for my pistol, but
The Inquisitor was just gonna tell you the Hell Pistol is specifically for you because your sidearm, it is significantly lagging behind in firepower to everyone else. Use this instead.
what? Gun bad. Oh well. Life is such as life. Hell pistol is a last pistol.
A Hell Pistol is a last pistol, yes. It uses 3 shots of ammo, I think, instead of 1 per shot. It's in the Inquisitor's handbook. It has pen and it has, like it's a better last pistol, effectively.
Interesting. He gives me that after noticing I never used the pistol. I think he's looking. He has such a bad pistol. He never uses it instead of the old man is a nerd and wants to play with the
Something entirely
sword.
different. He's just a man who recognizes the value of superior firepower. Like, the idea of not using your weapons is alien to him.
Yes, that's why he should have gave me a 4 sword.
If he had a fuck ton of money, if he could find one here, that might be an option, but vast amounts of funds or like a armory is not like one of the advantages you picked, right?
Yes.
So like I had a budget for all this stuff I was stacking up for you, and this is what could be afforded with that budget, essentially.
Remove my shit pistol.
Inferno shells, well, normies panic when they get set on fire generally, because being on fire is bad. It's phosphor rounds. And yeah, like the hotshot charge packs, they give extra damage, but it's like one single shot, right? Like it's a battery pack that's meant to drain all of its power into a single laser shot.
Maybe then it will make sense for me to receive it.
I mean, you and Bacon
Yes.
are the ones who use lasers, so you can divide these up between the two
Yeah,
of you
true, each.
however you want.
Actually, I just need one. It's unlikely I'm actually going to use a pistol, so you can take more.
I will take the rest. How many are the rest?
3.
3? Okay, I will take 3 then.
If no one else is trained in shotguns, I guess I'll take the less shotgun ammo.
I think I know Leith is.
Yeah, I have a
using
shotgun in theory.
Ah,
And you have
fair.
backup normal shotguns, so you can. Someone can be carrying a weapon loaded with holy shells and their new primary weapon. But yeah, again, we have 2 people that are really focused on solid projectile weapons. The Inferno shells and the Blessed shells, divide them among yourselves as you see fit.
Also, the Inferno shells are also photo. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, those are shotgun shells specifically.
What do they do?
Normal damage plus they set the target on fire.
Ah,
Also good for starting fires quickly, because you just shoot something flammable with phosphorus.
makes sense.
All of these except for the blessed ammo are in the core book. The blessed ammo bypasses the demonic quality of certain entities.
You can have the blessed ones then. I might just take some Inferno shells.
There's also
Makes
the
sense.
like one clip of manstopper rounds. One of you can take the blessed shells. One of you can take a sidearm with the fuck up big baddies.
Oh yeah, hand cannon's just solid projectile. Okay.
Yeah, it's a solid projectile pistol. I know for sure that Stubbs has that proficiency.
Oh yeah, I do too.
Wow.
I had to double check because I didn't have a pistol before.
No, you just had to put it in. No, I too can use pistols.
I mean, you know, it would be fair to not to spread it around. Otherwise, my stubber would just eat it all up on auto mode.
I mean, yeah, if you start just well, it depends, right? Because at the right moment, if you just semi-auto these into something demonic, that demonic is gonna be very sorry if it works out, right?
Right.
And just let me know if you're loading the special ammo so we can keep track. Like if Leith is taking the inferno shells like for your shotgun. Like I don't see any reason why you shouldn't have those loaded all the time. Like
Yeah, they would be loaded, since, I would only use it if it came up.
Okay. All right. So, do we have an idea where everything is going? Who has the best throwing arm? We know it's not Henrik.
And so where's high ballistic skill?
It's ballistic skill and it's strength based, so. Actually,
I come at
Henrik's-
38 ballistic and 28 strength.
Yeah, you can throw it further. And Henrik does have very good ballistic skill. He's just, unlucky with grenades so far.
The point is, it will be more efficient to throw grenade from a shorter distance. I'm engaging enemies on a larger distance. So I need to throw grenade through the entire battlefield. And I will get negative modifiers for it.
That's a very good point. The short range bonuses for grenades apply based on, on your strength bonus, because that determines how close you have to be. And Henrik already has his own grenades. So, who's carrying the crack grenades?
For sure, it's not a guy with 27 ballistic skills and 20 strength. So count me out.
Ah, yeah, your weapon skill is much better.
Yes. That's why I don't... Actually, my weapon skill was my highest roll. It's too expensive to increase as a psyker.
I don't think there's a primitive weapon that's much better than a mono sword, right?
No.
So, yeah.
Well, there's a force weapon.
Well, yeah, but like that's like 3-4 times your entire budget, so you're not getting one of those.
And I think there's like a weapon that's like basically a katana, which has like 2 base pen and with mono 4 or something.
I mean, there's always lathe blades, right? But
like, I'm not awful at ballistic skill, and my strength was decent, but I mean, I'm probably too close up usually to throw a grenade.
I mean,
It might be
Inquisitor's
useful for-
advice would be to stand next to the target, press the gun against its head, and invite it to try and dodge.
Being close is actually kind of useful with crack grenades.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
If you're in point blank, I'm okay with letting you attempt to use a weapon skill test to just stick it to their armor. Like, if that's the way you want to use these, like 100%, these can go like one each on the melee fighters if you want.
I guess that sounds reasonable. We don't really have anyone that's medium range, do we?
Maybe medium range is like, I think, virtually all your guns. Except for the, well, you have 2 sniper weapons, you have a bunch of pistols and shotguns for like the 30-ish meter range. And then you, like, I think you have a decent mix, honestly. And
Yeah, that's fair.
Bacon, I'm not gonna extract extra cost for transferring the red dot to the hell pistol. You can move that over.
Oh yeah, I already did.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I
No,
was
just
assuming
in
you were
this
going to be a
system,
good person.
Yeah, I'm just ask. But yeah,
Come on,
like the Inquisitor is
wait,
providing these, like, what is it, like 10 crowns for the installation cost or whatever. Like, fuck that, like, it's
you
not important.
you just need to take out from one Picatinny rail and put in another Picatinny rail. It's easy.
The problem is that there's mechanicus bullshit to make it harder for the uninitiated to move these over on the mountings. So you need the right screwdriver. You know, it's a whole thing. They're assholes like that. Proprietary tech.
It's a DRM.
And that's why you need the first level of armorer. And yeah, the Inquisitor will invite you to be extra cautious. The second cell is gonna be nearby, and yeah, like he essentially makes it clear he expects you to be attacked by something bad, and he's hoping to learn something by what attacks you. If you survive, that would be a nice bonus. Okay, the other cells are doing okay so far. Excellent. And yeah, the police presence, by the way, it's been a while now. They're still there. They are watching you constantly. They haven't gone anywhere.
Good. The police is doing their job to protect us, good citizens.
Those steel guard guys are very annoying. Extremely mean.
Yes, your business has like the upper level is how to put this. During the day, there are workers there still patching the place up after they blew the hell out of it. You did not respect their authority. You were part of a fight. What can I tell you? That they had to assert dominance. But I think what we then do is I want you to tell me what your security measures and routine are. And keep in mind that if you are sleeping in full armor, you can do this, but there will be rolls involved to see if you wake up fatigued, because like doing it for one night, doing it for 2 nights is fine. If you're doing it every night of the week, like it does fuck with your rest. And you know, we're talking about security measures that you're taking over like an extended period.
Okay, I use one grenade to trap a door.
Okay.
Actually, how are the doors on our building?
They were like, you know, solid wood doors, right? Probably since you were attacked twice so far, the ones that are being replaced have like a centimeter of steel plate through them now.
They have standard door handles, right?
Yeah, they're not like key codes. The like.
Okay, so wonderful. Security measure. best paranoid defense, just put a glass on top of the door handle, so whenever someone touches it, it falls to the ground and makes a loud noise.
Okay. So is the grenade on the inside or the outside of the room where you sleep?
It's on the other side.
Okay.
Stop. It's not on this. It's not on this door.
It's
There
front
is
door?
another. It's on the first floor door.
Okay. 100%.
And grenade is on the other side somehow.
Then
Okay,
it would
let
be
me
out on
think
the
how.
street. Someone's
I
gonna
think,
steal your grenade.
yeah, I think that's a bad idea.
Okay, so it will be inside. It will be
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah, no, like, let me just tell you. Someone will steal that grenade. It's not gonna be there after a few days.
Right,
Okay,
should
so it's
we
inside, but on the first floor. Then.
should we sleep like in shifts of 2 or shifts of 1?
I'm gonna say you need at least 6 hours of rest. If you sleep in shifts of 2, it does mean that you are, effectively reducing your daytime activity amount. It doesn't necessarily matter that much because really what you need to do is just maintain your cover. An attack is probably gonna come during the night where it's harder to detect. At least given the previous 2 ones that they are at least trying to, not go super loud.
I think I'm fine with reducing our activity. It makes sense even for if I'm still undercover for, oh yeah, we are closing earlier because we're attacked 2 times and we're a bit paranoid. It's expected.
Okay. I will say that there have been a couple of people approaching you, see, sort of making like you actually probably seen this in your rogue trader fleet past, Bacon, where people are making those kind of deals like, if our rival was to vanish, an enterprising group could get rewarded, hint hint. Those kind of jobs. No, that apparently it's apparently you're badasses. That even the Steel Guard hasn't just deleted for fucking around. I mean, why not? Like, who gives a fuck, right? Like, you don't seem to give a fuck about the Steel Guard. I mean, Steel Guard ain't steel joke, am I right?
I would go that far.
The best way to do crimes is right in front of the police. They will never expect it. Who has good perception? We should do the shifts with like one person with high perception and one with less good perception.
My perception is terrible.
Right. So you can be with me because Jeremiah, it's good at perception, and we have the aspects as well.
Yes, I was gonna mention that, and no, the stummer was for canceling noises, so that doesn't you don't have a screamer. And that leaves Leith and Stubbs on
Yep.
the other shift. All right, excellent. All right. So where would the beds be located? We can say that they fold out of some of the shelving, for example, because that kind of makes sense, right? Like this is sort of compact place. Wait, where's my?
I place my bed on the opposite side of the room, the opposite to the door. Like where I
Like
place my character.
yeah,
I
you
think it's
don't
like folding beds, right? Like they fold out of. We can say that they
like
fold out of here and
like
like
if
here.
if that is a proper space that we could stand, yeah, it would be the perfect place for just take the mattresses out of the bed and put here.
Yeah, you can do it that way.
So like who's sleeping it still has like a round of cover to get dressed or get up and grab
The
their weapon.
one negative to that is if someone's watching you through the windows or has some way of like seeing through whatever shutters or coverings you have on the windows and they observe you for a couple days, they'll realize that you're going to sleep there and then the windows become a vulnerable spot. Because there's like these two windows that open onto the street, remember?
Okay, I'm in the corner, not next to the window.
Still next to the window. For 20 change their UI again.
Yeah, they did.
Disgusting.
Oh, the measurement can linger. Like it stays in place until you delete it or start a new one now. If you change the setting.
One mattress, and as there's space there, here's another mattress. Perfect.
I'm gonna say that actually the shutters on the windows, they also have a thin plate of steel in them.
Why such a big thing for the measure tool? Why? I hate modern UI practice. At least they removed the dark mode button. That's an improvement.
Okay. And let's just quickly check a thing on the there we go. This is yeah, I think we do it this way because it shouldn't have this, I'm now realizing.
Shouldn't you mean they?
Yes, they should not.
Surely they're just human enemies, right?
Yes, human. It's fine, actually, I'm sure. You know what? Let's even add this.
Oh god. Yeah, real enemy where the Tyrann is all along.
And the real enemy was always the Psyker. We learned it all the way back when we played with Jackal, remember?
No, that's standard.
Okay, let's do that. And there we go. Hold on, I'm just making sure that I'm actually no, this does work if I do it that way. Okay. And that's for the unnatural strength. I mean, what? Alright, so let's start with the people who are holding the Auspex in the two ships. Luck roll. Highest wins a prize.
No, I actually don't know who of Stubbs and me is the better one.
Decide.
I'm at perception is 35.
Okay, you're better than.
Yeah, but he doesn't have awareness trained.
Oh, okay. Then I'm better, I guess.
Okay.
Is low or high, girl?
Okay. So I'm gonna need a couple of rolls from you, Bacon.
Yes.
And you're paired with Heinrich, right?
Yes.
So, first off, give me a flat awareness check.
Without the Auspex?
Auspex applies.
Auspex applies.
Okay. Heinrich is oblivious, but the Auspex, I think you're probably looking around, moving around the room, etc. And you're looking out at the Auspex. It tells you that there are vibrations in the building and the ground on the street, like the laser rangefinders are picking up small vibrations. Give me a Psyniscience test.
Oh boy. Might be. What's the name? The focus gives +10 to Senescence or to Invocation. I don't remember now.
I think it's Invocation.
Yeah. Oh well.
Okay. And alright, so do you do anything at this point?
I go to Heinrich and say, huh, there's some weird vibrations around. Either something is coming or like, do you know if there's earthquakes around here?
I'm concerned and I put my armor on.
If you're on watch, your armor is on. It's
Yeah.
the sleeping ones that are without it.
Okay.
Should we wake the others? What do you think? Kind of weird.
Yeah, let's wake them.
Okay. You wake the others. Turn on the lights. And there is a brief moment you turn on the lights, you see the lights come on, and there's like a half second longer than it should be before the shadows retreat to the corners of the room.
Yeah. Jeremiah just blinks, and yeah, there's for sure something bad and warpy going around. I think Who has the blast ammo?
Heinrich, you faintly hear the far-off screams and protestations of innocence of the people you betrayed to the Inquisition on Malphite.
I'm putting on armor.
Leith, you
I'm thinking.
hear a couple of children calling for their mother, begging for you to remember them.
Something suspicious is going on. We need to be on high alert.
As Stubbs, as you pick up your armor, you see the shadow under it linger for half a second before dissolving in the light.
Interesting.
No, that's not an Imperial citizen's reaction. It's between "ah" and "oh fuck."
Yeah.
Generally.
I'm gonna. It's interesting that I'll throw the armor off to the outside the room. See what happens.
Okay, Stubbs just yeets the armor across the room.
Stubbs is probably just mind effects due to the shadows. Don't remove your armor. I think it's necessary.
Oh, it wasn't on me yet. I thought it might take control of it out of character, but I was just testing. Okay, and I go to retrieve and put my armor on
Okay,
in character.
Jeremiah, you hear the discussions among the senior teachers in the Adeptus Astrotelepathica discussing your training. And they are talking in the distance about how you are so old, how your willpower is barely sufficient, and how perhaps it would be for the best, and you'll never amount to anything. Perhaps it would be safer for everyone if you just weren't given the chance. You're borderline. It's probably for the best. And it's this long ongoing discussion where you are being allowed to live by a hair's breadth.
Fucking warp entities tempting me with a good ending.
Leith, as you move, you see the shadows grow thicker, where you're leaving a faint afterimage of your limbs as shadows that sort of drift after you. Half a second later, Heinrich, the shadows under the door, you see them slowly reaching in your direction, trying to claw their way through the light to get at you.
I take my rifle, I move to the window, and I look out of the window.
Okay. Stubbs, you faintly hear, Severus, wake up. The ship is under attack. Your family needs you. We need to load the macro cannons. Severus, wake up. Wake up. Severus, what's wrong with you? Are you sick? Wake up.
Oh God, not again. Or not God. Oh, Emperor, not again.
The street seems calm. Roll awareness again, everyone now. I'll give you a +10.
Yeah, I guess I'm still with your specs. There's no reason to put it down.
Yeah, I know that. Severus, how complex is your armor? Like, what are you using now? Are you still using the mesh vest, or have you switched to the light carapace?
I switched to the light carapace.
Okay. And Leith?
I have a flag. I don't know if there's anything better.
Okay. It's been a couple of turns of you being able to prepare. So, yeah, when you make this check, okay, yeah, these are all good. When you make this check, you still need to retrieve your helmet and put it on, Stubbs. And that's gonna take like half an action.
Okay.
Yeah. I know like Jeremiah and Heinrich were up. Leith, you're still using a body glove, right? Or a flak jacket?
Flag jacket, it's without a helmet.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, either way, it's like a one-piece thing to put on, so that's fine. Heinrich does not notice. You hear a faint cracking sound from down below, as of wood breaking.
Huh, like the door?
Something wooden.
The door there.
Jeremiah can tell that it doesn't sound like a door frame breaking, and there would be an explosion if that happened.
And crashing of glass. And I just said, oh.
I take out my sword.
Something might be coming through the walls. The walls are wooden or...
I mean, it's probably some kind of ferrocrete, but like... yeah, it's probably some kind of ferrocrete. Like, the bones of the building are pretty solid. It's the furnishings that are wood.
Okay. Or actually not. The walls are not made out of wood, but maybe the floor or the ceiling.
Roll senescence.
Yeah, I was going to say I want to roll senescence again. Fuck.
Would you like to reroll?
No, I don't want to reroll to detect the invisible enemy.
Okay. Is there anything I want? No, that's the appropriate power to have up, I think. Actually, no, yeah, no, that makes sense. Let's do that. All right. So, you have heard that. What do each of you do?
I paranoidly just look around thinking, oh, there might be actually an invisible enemy, what the fuck? How do you get inside?
Okay. The phenomena is getting more pronounced. All of you are seeing shadows acting strangely, reaching towards you, briefly forming clawed hands, spitting mouths. You hear whispers from your past, hidden horrible truths whispered to you. And I assume that Stubbs at least puts his helmet on.
Shakily, though.
Okay. I assume the door to the top floor is locked as well. You hear... Jeremiah, you're the closest. You see the handle slowly depress as something pushes down on it and exerts pressure on the door. Hear the faintest creak, and it does not open. See the handle go up again.
Wait, that means that the glass fell to the ground and crashed.
It does. You all see the glass slip and crash. And you see the handle like half depressed stop, go back up as it's released without bothering to be slow about it.
He quietly takes a step back.
Okay. There is a moment of contemplation from the whatever may be happening here. And then something crashes into the door. And you definitely all heard that. That was, it's like a utility servitor smashed into the door with its servo arm. That's the kind of strength we're talking about. A few splinters of wood fly off.
I take cover and take aim at the door frame.
You cannot see the doorframe from there.
Yeah,
And
I'm taking aim at the.
I think you need to be like here to
Yeah.
properly see.
And you would have to take Overwatch. Because, like, yeah.
Okay.
I'll put away my auspex and draw my sword.
Okay. You take off the headset, put it away, ignore the shadows that linger behind it, and that, like, the headpiece shadow over your eye that refused to go away for a second. Draw your sword. Okay, I assume everyone readies their weapons. So what weapon does everyone have readied?
Long class.
Mm-hmm. Stubbs?
I suppose I'll start with the combat shotgun, but I have on the table near me the other shotgun with the holy rounds loaded into it.
Okay, so that's like on the stand. Got it. And Leith? Chainsword?
Yeah, the chainsaw.
Vroom vroom. I mean, you have two, but alright, you don't have the talent yet, I assume.
I don't have it yet, yeah. I'm ambidextrous, so I could technically hold something in my other hand. If I just don't use it, it's not a problem.
Actually, as Jeremiah is like going for his sword, he stops thinking. My boss gave me a present, might as well use it, even if it means my death. He grabs for the hell pistol, puts the hot shot charge pack on it. I don't remember what it does.
That
It's
turns
like-
it's +4 damage, but it turns into a single shot.
One shot is all he needs. He either hits or he dies.
Okay. I will also try to use the hot charge pack.
Okay, so the two of you contemplate for a second and start reloading your weapons. I think it's like an action, half action to normally reload the last pistol.
It's 2 full rounds for a hell pistol.
That's because hell pistols are usually used with the backpack thing.
Okay, so a normal
This
last
is-
pistol is
yeah.
a full round.
Yeah, this one is like it's loaded with a normal charge pack instead of the backpack attachment. So it uses up the ammo quicker, but it doesn't weigh an extra fuck ton.
Yes, yeah, it's a full round.
Okay, so you hear the hiss of multiple voices from the other sound as it slams into the door on the other side, and slips. You hear a thud as something crashes to the ground for a second. Let's try this again. Another crash. More splinters flying off the door. And just a faint sound of protesting steel. Do I have anything with which to make this work better? I don't think there's anything for opening the door. Such powers are beyond normal psychic entities.
Yeah, usually you can roll to break the door, or the door is too strong and you use explosives.
Ah, explosives.
Oh god, no. I mean, demons shouldn't have explosives.
Yeah, they really shouldn't. But I'm be honest. Like, that was gonna be for later, but honestly, he's gonna find something for that in here. Let's make absolutely sure we don't fail this. Roll Cynicians.
Maybe I can pass. No. Yeah, doubt it. Yeah. There's no psychers on the other side, just probably a servitor or something. But it's a very shit one.
Okay. So, is anyone within 2 meters of the door? I don't think so.
No.
So it's here, you're just outside the range. So, oh yeah, that's actually kind of gonna be funny. So, 2 turns pass, and then, all of this just disappears in a blazing inferno as a melt-a-bomb goes off.
That's a bit overkill.
The door provoked it. Okay. Jeremiah, you see a humanoid figure in the tattered old uniform of an imperial commissar with a commissar's cap, lock his eyes on you, and you see as it turns just a nest of snakes erupt from its mouth and all hiss at you. Roll initiative, everyone.
Yeah, I was going to say, my response to that is I roll initiative. Oh yeah, my token is broken. Forgot about that.
Wow.
That
Where's the turn order now? There it is. Jesus. These are all current initiatives, right?
Yes, there's. Oh yeah, you removed the old ones.
Yep,
Okay.
minus new.
Actually, no. Heinrich 1 is old. Right?
Just give me 10 seconds.
Yes.
13.
Okay. And
But Chris
I
removed
need to
the
take a
token.
bathroom break. This thing has like fear 4, so apply your willpower rolls.
Ah, yes. We all died to fear. Classic.
Yeah, and figure out what your shock values are.
Okay, let me just go into the book and look for the shock table before I roll.
Yeah, I forgot how amazing fear is.
Ah, there it is. Fear and damnation.
Mm. Where
Oh
on the
boy.
book? Which page?
Page 233 is where it starts.
Okay, so it's fear 4, so we roll with a minus 30. Nice. Cool to see that we are fighting against a high-end demon.
I have a target of 2. Funny.
Mm,
This is one of the things where how badly you fail matters a lot, so you still want to roll well.
yeah, I'm considering re-rolling my statistics.
You can
Ah,
also reduce degrees of failure by fate points, I think, so.
okay. Then I add 4. I actually think it would be better re-roll it on the table.
Reroll the shock if it goes bad. Yeah, that's a valid way
Uh,
to go.
Okay, let's see. I think I'm gonna reduce the failures by 1 to 3 degrees.
plus 50 at top.
Okay, 38 is fear grips the character, minus 10 to all tests. Unless I can recover my bits. Okay.
That is not that bad.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
so
okay, so I need to make a willpower test every turn to see if I snap out of it, okay.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, okay, with
Matt,
50, no, I need to reduce my by 1 as well.
Matt, you need to roll 1d100 plus 40 to see how overwhelmed your character is by the moment.
You want to roll good. You really do. Ah, 104.
Oh,
Unconscious were 1d5 rounds.
and insanity.
I like out of the fight if I do that, so I guess I'll reroll.
Yeah, my result is terrible.
You
Too
can
much.
use fate points to reroll the results on the shock table. 90 might be... You're better.
90 is running away.
Yeah.
Except the windows are bolted and locked, so you don't really have...
Yeah, I can only take half actions and I take minus 20 to all tasks, but it's better than being unconscious.
Still the same result.
Oof, yeah, exactly the same. Bad.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 of us are unconscious. 1 is taking -20 to everything. And can only take half actions. Fun.
So let's take this one at a time. Let's see, Dan. That's 96 plus 30. That's the bad one, yeah, as well. Well, they're not unconscious. They're puking their guts out in sheer terror.
Oh no, yeah, it's below that. I think that's worse then. Yeah, it's much worse.
You rolled into a 90, right? So you're just feared until you snap
Yes.
out of it.
Yes, I can only snap out when I'm away from the danger, so -20 during auto combat.
Let's double check how it's written. 90, 90, 90. So it's once you snap out of it. So you lock eyes with this creature, Jeremiah, and you know. You are the only one who knows. He's not here for the others. He's here for you, the Psyker.
Yeah, you remove his token from the turn order that he manually rolled.
Of course I did. It was old. So, Jeremiah, you're up first.
He's within 3 meters, right? So that's point blank, right? Or I can see him, right?
Yeah, you can see. He's not within point blank. You can see him. But, well, I think you... I'm contemplating whether you need to run to like a corner, like get as far away from him as possible first or not, but...
Yeah, fine, I run. I'm useless as combat anyways if I can shoot at point blank.
Oh, don't worry, you're gonna get a chance to shoot at point blank.
Yeah, when now my friends are dead.
Heinrich?
Yeah, and the point blank is 3 meters.
Question about my Overwatch. It could have been triggered when...
Yeah, I'm gonna say that you can take your shot with the Overwatch as this thing is revealed to you. Like, you see a figure, you shoot, you see it clearly, you panic, you start puking your guts out. But yeah, I'll 100% give you that first shot.
You can do it, crit.
Like a crit
No,
could save all of you here if it's a good enough crit. That's...
It's a hit.
You can't Overwatch with a frag grenade.
Stop, is the frag grenade. Stop. I pressed the wrong button, sorry.
And you
Long
you
last.
have a red dot on yours, don't you? So you would get a +10 for
Yeah.
single shot even though you're not aiming. Wait, no, you don't aim with an Overwatch shot. But you do get the single shot advantage.
Okay.
You still clicked in the aim.
Yeah, you can't aim. It's
Yeah, it's a no aim shot.
No aim, short, standard, +20. Sorry. Okay. Now it's a hit.
Add an extra +4 to the damage. I gonna double check the overcharge pack, but I think it's a +4. Or hotshot charge pack, sorry.
15.
Oh, this is actually different than I said. It adds 1 to the damage, rolls 2 dice for damage and picks the highest and gains a pen of 4. So, roll the damage a second. Yeah, no, this is... I completely fucked it up how I described it. I remember there was a 4 and I assumed it was to the damage.
So it's damage 10 with penetration 4.
Yes. So it should be 1 more damage. So 11 with a pen of 4 is what actually goes through. It punches through the flak coat as if it wasn't there. Shoots it in the chest. And it does indeed do some damage. That's an 11, so that should be 4. If I'm counting this right. Yes. So, on a person, you would assume that that would normally be potentially enough to take them out entirely. On whatever this is, not so much. Roll me the 1d5 to see how long you are vomiting uncontrollably for. And this is the joy of fighting big scaries in Warhammer. Leith, how did you do?
I rolled a 38.
So you are just moderately icked.
Yeah, minus 10 until I can succeed on a willpower check.
Okay. What do you wish to do?
I don't really want to get close. Is this stuff still on fire?
It is, but if you're not standing in it, it's not gonna set you on fire.
You have one crack grenade if you don't want to get close.
That is theoretically true.
Stubbs has also placed a convenient shotgun loaded with holy shells there. You could go here and half action pick it up if you don't have quick draw. Because
I could also half action throw the hand cannon.
Oh, do you have that that one's on you?
Yeah, since Stubbs took the holy shells, I took the holy hand cannon.
That is a 100% something you could do.
Sure, I'll pick it up with my left hand. I mean, I can't use both at the same time, but...
keep in mind, unless you drop your sword, hand cannons have a minus 10 to be...
Oh yeah, that is awful. Never mind.
No, don't want to?
I would have a minus 20. Point blank is shorter than 4 meters, right?
Yeah, it's like 3.
What weapon does the monster have, if any, visible?
Sorry, what?
Is the monster holding some kind of weapon?
He has a sword out.
Okay, but it's not a power sword.
It's not crackling with eldritch energies as far as you can tell.
Probably just a mono, right? Sure, I'm gonna move in, I guess. Wait, actually, let me check. How does... I can do a charge that is, like, really messed up and wouldn't go on Pathfinder, right?
I will say that this is like the rubble there would disrupt a charge.
Okay, that's
like,
fair.
Yeah, like it's difficult terrain, like it's not free movement.
Guess I'll half move up and engage.
Okay.
Brave.
Stupid but brave.
I mean, all of you are gonna be out of commission for a bit.
A
Mommy,
bit.
mommy, no! Come back to us, mommy!
Okay, minus 10 from fear. That is a hit.
Okay. Oh, I think it probably will try to parry it since it gets a parry. fails.
Great,
Remember,
great.
it's staring, so...
I already have it in the
you
macro.
have it in. Nice.
Oh.
So it reduces that by 9. So... that's 4 that go through?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all my actions, I think.
Okay.
Oh no,
Scott.
wait, I need to do the willpower test to see if I snap out of it.
Yes.
Which I think is just flat, question mark. The book doesn't really specify.
And make a note somewhere how many degrees you ended up failing the willpower roll by, because Warp Shock gives you a corruption when something overwhelms you badly enough.
I'm rerolling that. Still a failure, but that's much better.
Okay. Severus, you are what? Puking your guts out?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Do I need to do a roll for that?
1d5 to see for how long it goes. Actually, no, you were at the... Yeah, no, you were in the puking your guts out range.
5's good, right? Right?
Yeah, I mean, it means he had a full stomach.
Yeah, you ate really well last night. You had fish.
You had a decent last meal.
You are managing to keep your mouth closed. It's spewing out through your nose as you're trying to restrain it. Chunky fish soup. Okay. The Daemon host just shakes its head at you, and it's gonna take a swing. Because why use psychic powers on trash like you? Yeah, half aim, why not? You can't aim if you all out, right? Or can you?
You can't.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's really, really sad. Okay. Jeremiah, you're as far as you are going to get. You can start attempting to do stuff.
Yeah, I could hypothetically have one shot with my weapon. Maybe if I get a 1 or 2, I can hit it. Let's see. Yeah, he scarily just point a gun at the enemy. He aims. So short range, right?
You are at half actions if you're prevented from fleeing per round.
Oh yeah, true. So no aim. Yeah, I forgot about that. Short. Standard. The only thing semi-auto is a thing, but I don't understand how it works.
It takes a full action to semi-auto.
Yeah, fun. And I take minus 40 or minus 30. Melee is minus 10 or minus 20.
Minus 20.
Okay, so minus 40 to hit. I didn't get a 3. Oh, yeah, it's impossible for me to hit. There goes the charge pack, and now my weapon is out of ammo.
Okay. Henrik, this is your second route. Puking your guts out. On next round you can
Nothing.
act with a half action. And Leith.
I'm gonna try and hit him again. Half aim. Minus 10 from field. He can parry. Oh, yeah, he didn't all out, so he can parry.
Yeah.
Okay, misses that again.
That's 2 9s. Rolled 2 9s. That's funny.
So that's another 5.
Oh, yeah, I forgot one thing. I need to roll 2d10s. Yeah, I didn't get that fate point back.
I still don't snap out of it.
Okay, Stubbs, second round. And he's just gonna look at you with a just look of absolute disgust. And how do I there? That's how I select. 1, 2, 3, 4. He just moves away from you, just turns his back on you and starts walking.
So I get an attack?
You get an attack. He's heading for the Psyker.
I miss.
Henrik. He's approaching you. Or not Henrik, Jeremiah.
I will run the other way.
Okay. That is the furthest corner that you can get to.
Yes, and there is some things in the way to protect myself, some difficult terrain.
Okay. Henrik, you dropped your weapon, so it's like on the ground by you, and you can only take half actions for this combat. But you have quick draw, right?
Yes, I have quick draw.
So you can just snatch it up.
I snatch it up and I reload it with another hot shot power pack.
Do you have quick reload?
No, I don't.
Then I think it takes. It's gonna take 2 rounds for you to reload it.
Sorry. Then I will do something else. I reload it with the regular ammunition then.
No, you
It's
can't
still-
reload. Yeah, the issue is still reloading because only half actions. Just shoot with something else.
You're assuming he has something else at the ready.
Shoot it with a grenade. Easy.
You can draw your auto pistol and just brrt.
I'm thinking. I throw a grenade into this guy.
Yeah.
Okay,
But I will drop it here, so I won't damage myself.
Okay. Go ahead. Short range. Actually, no. Is it short range? It's normal range, I think, for you. Yeah, it's normal range. Single shot, no aim, so... And you have the negative for the puking
Does he get a
thing.
negative?
Same as... Yeah, I think he does. Does he? Let me check.
I don't remember.
No, he doesn't. Never mind. He's just limited in his actions once he snaps out.
No aim then. Short range. And
no, it's normal range. Your strength bonus is shitty.
It's just no aim,
No aim.
normal range.
Normal range.
Single.
No modifiers.
No modifier, yeah.
Okay. 1d8. Let's see which direction it goes.
Do you have a fate point to roll that? I think it's.
I have a fate point to roll this. I won't fuck up this exact the same way once again. No aim.
Come on, crit
No
fail, crit fail,
range.
crit fail, crit fail, crit fail, crit fail, crit.
Yeah, crit fail, as you wanted.
Half-track grenades reliable?
I think it
Wait.
automatically rolls the
okay.
reliable thing.
Yeah, I never
I will-
knew that was an option.
I will spend my final point to roll this.
Yeah, you can't.
You only can reroll once per thing, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oops. Okay.
Fuck's sake, why your dice fucking us that much? Niaxi, you have to carry us this combat, sorry.
I'm trying my best.
You know, Naxi, you have a form of flak armor on, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm in cover.
Oh, honey, you think that matters now?
He just hugs a grenade and prays to the Emperor that his next life will be better.
Yeah, that's what happens, and the team. You see the grenade go exactly where it's supposed to be, but the shadows coalesce around it, form a hand, and just hand it to the demon host, who takes it, wheels back, and hucks it in a different direction.
Yeah, make him roll.
Absolutely. I'm just gonna make him roll a flat ballistics, because this is like a reaction thing. So that grenade could end up virtually anywhere in the room. Naxi, this is beautiful, because you see the grenade come flying towards you, right towards your face, right past your shoulder, out through the broken wall, into the street. And you look down, you see two steel guards looking up at you, and at the grenade that just landed on the roof of their car as they try to dive out of the way.
I don't think I would have the luxury to look out of the window right now with my back to this thing.
Did I give them dodge? Let's see if they have any chance to escape. Henrik, roll damage for your explosive.
It's even funnier the second time.
This is why you can't entirely exclude crit fails. Okay, I think they're... Actually, no, they are gonna get hurt. But, yeah, there's cursing from outside.
Can't believe they were staying in the car after they heard the mortar bomb go off.
Well, they got out of the car. They were looking up at the building, so they saw the grenade come out, flying towards them. Leith.
Well, I have no time to worry about the cops that might be downstairs or any civilians. Just gonna move up and attack.
Okay. Oh, that is just mean. Oh, and so close too. If you want...
Oh, that's an Emperor's Fury.
If you want, with that crit, you can also move further and be a little closer to where he's going. Namely, you can put yourself between him and the stairs.
Okay.
Should you wish to.
Maybe here.
Okay. And, yeah, you can roll...
But don't confirm, unfortunately.
Okay, but he reduces it by 9, which means he takes 6, and that is deeply, deeply unfortunate. Don't think weapon jinx helps against chainswords. Oh, I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna stop where he is, and he's gonna cast Weaken Veil to cause psychic phenomena to start occurring on 8, 9, and 10. And he's gonna put all of his psi rating into it. Because if he can't beat you in a fight, he sure as hell will melt this entire building and cause a localized Eye of Terror. Now, remember that phenomena do not affect demons and demon hosts. They do, however, affect you.
Wait, so does his spell like retroactively affect the dice he used to cast it? Or?
I can cast again for something else. I have a spell that is a free action.
I mean, it would make sense for the first 7, right? The magic number. Or it's 9. Forgot.
9 is normally the magic number.
Yeah, that's right.
No, you
It's
know
not
what?
fair.
Nancy makes a valid point.
Yeah,
Let's
retroactive is
recast.
bullshit.
Let's recast a power he can do as a free action.
What power is that?
Does it matter?
I'm just curious if Bacon can also have it.
It's a discipline power. Bacon isn't at disciplines yet.
I don't even have proper psychic powers yet.
Are 10's good?
10s are very
It-
good. Those are phenomena.
It's 8, 9, 10s. So it's 40% of chance of phenomena with every dice.
Well, it's basically the same outcome as before.
Yeah, the only sadness is that Adobe Reader changed this thing, but the only sadness is we didn't get to go into perils. So what we get is Tech Scorn, all ranged weapons jam, all tech devices malfunction, and all creatures within 2d10 meters with the exception of the Psyker become frenzied for a round and gain a corruption point. So we have Warp Madness and Tech Scorn.
Do I still take the -10 for being scared when I'm in a frenzy?
I am looking up Frenzy now. But I am not sure. I guess I need to look for Frenzy. I think it gives you a bonus, but it doesn't negate your fear, but I'm not sure.
Frenzy.
Okay. You gain strength and willpower, but a negative to weapon skill and intelligence. You must attack the nearest enemy in melee combat. You may not retreat or parry. When possible, you must use all-out attack. And you can't use psychic powers. Okay. So it doesn't necessarily help him that much yet. But okay. So that was Leith, Severus. That was your third round.
Should be, yeah.
Want to roll to range for the frenzy?
Yes.
Okay, so everyone
Okay.
is frenzy here.
So here's the thing. The Steel Guard tend to see each other as competitors and enemies because they have to kill each other in training. And that is part of their psychological remaking as soldiers. So I'm going to say that outside, they're going to go at each other while this is going on. I think that's a fair thing to assess. And we're back at Jeremiah.
Yes, I have to. I can only act in half action, so I grab my sword. The next round, I do half action move.
Okay. You grab your sword, Hendrik. The creature is getting closer.
I'm thinking.
But like he's frenzy, right?
So I have to attack him in melee.
Yeah?
I charge.
You can't. You would have to vault over the shelves. Like that is not. Those are obstructions.
So, okay, I'll just move.
Like you have to move around this bit here because these are these high shelves that we see in the picture up here.
So they're high.
Yeah.
So I move here then.
Okay, so you climb on top of the shelf. Like honestly, I would say that you would have to move like towards it. So I think you can get within range of it. Maybe no, you can't. You have to move around, so you can move it to like here, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, while frenzied, you are immune to fear, pinning, stunning effects, and effects of fatigue.
So
It's
you move,
Serata.
so you can move into melee with it.
Yeah, okay. I'll copy paste everything. Good thing I checked because I knew there was extra stuff.
Leith, you get a +10 for outnumbering him in melee now.
And you get a
Okay.
+10 because of the frenzy as well.
Yes, and you have to all-out attack.
So yeah,
So I get a +20 and have the all-out attack.
Yeah.
That means Jeremiah would actually be closer because he's not on fear anymore. Just my move. I'm 3 meters closer.
Does he parry?
Are you using the mono sword?
No, but I mean, it's the same macro.
He tries to, but he does not. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Ooh.
No.
That does confirm.
Confirms, yeah.
It's just one extra. You don't have to be worried.
So 16 reduced by 9. Okay, he's looking pretty torn up now. There are huge rents in his flesh from the chainsword.
Note that his move was actually the worst thing he could actually have done. It's amazing.
Well, Phenomena give it and Phenomena take it. Having said that, he's gonna use the power of Healer at 5 psi rating. And we get 1. Wait, hold on, I might be doing this wrong, because Daemons might get extra, like a bonus to how likely they are to get the bad phenomena. Because I rolled it as if he was a sanctioned psyker, and that's not exactly the case. Oh, and whenever Psyker gets perils, he's supposed to get corruption, but okay, let's... Oh, well, we're rolling on the fun table anyway this time. Okay. With the crack of energy, Psyker is knocked unconscious for 1d5 rounds, and everyone within 3d 10 meters must make a willpower test or be stunned for a round. Demons don't suffer from this bullshit, they just take damage. And actually, I think... Yeah, it explicitly said that he suffers damage on 9, so he takes 1 here. Everyone make willpower tests or be stunned.
We are immune to stun.
This is the end of the round. You've already taken your frenzied rounds.
It's only one round of frenzy?
Yeah.
Ah. Oh, that's so sad.
I know. Like,
I
that would have
thought we were
turned things
friends.
around so well, right?
Yeah, I forgot. When we played Rogue Trader, my main thing on my character was frenzy because it's the only way to not die to demons.
Next, the willpower roll to not be stunned, he actually got you into perils. And he
Stunned this
heals
round.
4 using this power. And actually, yeah, Stubbs, you would be closer as well. Because, like, you're not vomiting for that one turn where you're frenzied. We can't hear you, you're muted.
I was pressing the wrong button. Yep, I might go here.
Do you have quick draw?
Uh-huh.
If you have quick draw, then you're charging him with that club.
Oh, but it didn't enter club's information.
It's a 1d10. It's your truncheon, your authority. So he would be surrounded by many, many people. And it looks like... keep in mind, you can spend a fate point once you are stunned to automatically negate it.
Ah, okay.
So if you want to prevent him from going away from you without trying to get another smack on him, that's how you would do
Yeah,
it.
I'll do that. I'll do that. I'm not gonna let him go at Jeremiah.
That's some bullshit waiting to happen there. And go ahead and... make that attack roll, Dan.
Which button for that one?
Just a hit on the club under melee weapons if you entered it.
Yeah, I didn't enter the club's information.
It's a charge.
Yeah, it's only 100 plus 10 from charging, I think.
It's 20 on the charge, I think.
No, only if you have a talent.
I think the macro should know. But I think it was plus 20. No, that's the entirely wrong thing. Well, I guess you're making a new character. Stubbs has heart attack from the fear.
Yep. Well,
And let me just actually think for a second, because this fucker moves really slowly because of how this shit ended up being rolled.
Oh, you hit.
Okay. 1d10 plus your strength bonus. But charge can be not a straight line as long as the last 2-3 meters are...
Your last 3 meters, I think.
Okay, and let me just double check that he has enough movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, in theory he can.
The last 4 meters must be a straight line.
So he has to charge from here. Oh, he only has a half action this round anyway, because he used healer. Strength bonus, Dan, that's the 10th digit, not the entire strength. Go on, reroll.
Yeah, it's just 1d10 plus your damage.
Okay. You smack him on the ass. Okay. Leith immediately counters her stun, and he's taking his half action to fuck off. To here. Actually, no. Is establishing grapple a full? It's just a normal attack, right? And Heinrich is stunned right now.
Grapple is a full action.
Okay. Well then, go here. And as he does, you see him placing one hand on Heinrich, who is too stunned to do anything at the moment, unless he's spent a fate point.
No, I don't.
Okay. The demon caresses you sensually.
It's back to top of initiative again.
Yes.
Alright. I will run.
Okay. Where to? Back to the corner?
Yeah, back to the other corner, like just jump above this and go to here. Behind all the people to stay in my way.
Okay. Gonna say you need to. I'm gonna say climbing over is gonna be a half action. So you can make it to like the middle of the room.
No, I can make here. Not even the middle.
Okay. Henrik, you spend this turn stunned. Leith?
Move in attack.
Okay.
No aim, standard. I'm still scared now. Okay, scared again, rather. That's a near miss, unfortunately.
Okay. Stubbs?
Stop. Why modifier is -10?
Here.
Fear.
And I need to double check that, because sorcerers take an extra thing for stuff like a psychic phenomena, but I'm not sure that demons do. At least I'm not immediately seeing that. Stubbs, this is round 5, so this is like the last of the fish soup comes out, and you have cleaned out your system. And honestly, at this point, the Psyker is too fucking hard to get to. So think it goes to this because they are maintaining that. Henrich. You are gonna make a contested willpower roll with the Daemon Host.
Okay.
As he channels something through the touch you share.
Well,
You feel his mind press into yours and start ransacking your thoughts. But yeah, it doesn't say that demons get extra psychic phenomena, so we're gonna assume that they don't for the moment. Even though sorcerers do.
57. That's probably not that bad, Ryan.
Right. There's no horrible phenomena. It's just, 50.
That's a low roll.
Oh. So all of you, gravity reverses itself and you yeet at the ceiling. So now let's figure out what falling damage is like. Well, actually, I should make sure that I know just how far this reaches, because... yeah, it's just the two of you that are next to him. Falling damage. Okay. Distance fallen. This place looks like it has high ceilings, so... Heinrich? Leith? 1d10 plus 3, please.
1 moment, I have acrobatics and checking if it helps.
Right.
And armor does not help against this.
wow. That's bad.
Wait, what's the thing it happened? 57.
Yeah,
Falling upwards. It's 2d10 meters and it rises 2 meters in the air. 1d10 meters in the air. So you roll your range wrong. And you have to roll how high people go.
Hold on, let me double check. No, you're absolutely right. Okay, so it's everyone, I think, but it's only 2 meters, so you're just below the threshold where you do damage.
It's everyone.
So his hand slides along your armor and stays grasping your foot stretched over his head as you are just like sort of half hunched against the ceiling. And let me take a look at Mindscan to see just how much information he can get from Heinrich in a single round. Because this is a gradual thing. Yeah, this is just basic information. He's still working at getting in.
So I receive 9 damage, or does it get?
No. You're just floating in the air for now.
Okay.
Jeremiah.
Mm,
You
Go to
do
the
have
corner.
you do have a line on a way out now with all the maneuvering you've done. You could start going down the stairs.
Oh yeah, true, yeah. Does that.
Okay. You can't run this fire and debris in the way, so you can take a full move.
Oh yeah, actually I forgot I did a equivalent of a charge, it's behind.
Okay, Heinrich, there's a demon in your mind.
I'm not sure what can be done. Hmm. Hmm. I have an idea. I attempt to deceive him.
You start throwing up just false images.
Yes.
Okay. Roll a
What's my
deceive
modifier?
based on willpower.
So it's willpower then.
Yeah, this is not a fellowship thing. He's inside your mind.
It doesn't work.
Okay. Leith?
Maybe I should just go all out. Or...
You are currently floating up by the ceiling. You can try and use acrobatics to sort of spin around and push off the ceiling and chop at him from above.
Sure.
Or you can use a ranged weapon or do some other bullshit.
I mean, I guess I'm in point blank. Maybe a ranged weapon is a good idea.
But keep in mind, he did jam all your weapons.
Oh yeah, no, never mind. I can't.
So
I'm
all
not...
the ammo that was in those is fucked. Because that's how Dark Heresy works. Like the bullets just crumble into a slime.
Oh wait, I
and
forgot to apply the penalty. Okay, that can't really get at him right now.
I would say you can, but it's awkward. I'll give you like a -10. Because like you can spin around, you can stand on the ceiling, but it's awkward and...
Yeah, no.
Okay. Stubbs.
Is the fire still going behind me?
Yeah, I'd say it is.
Can I ignite my club and, move to that and back and forth?
The
Would
club
that
is
work
meant to
anyway?
be, I would say, fire resistant. It's like hardened plastic. Because crowds throw Molotovs all the time and clubs need to be resilient.
Alright, I'll move in to go again.
Now keep in mind, you're also on the ceiling until the turn completes.
So am I standing up on the ceiling? Upside down?
No, you're just sort of hunched up against it.
Well, I just stay here, I guess, but try and ready the club, I guess. I don't think we can have Overwatch with a club, can we?
No, but what you can do is try and clear the jam on your shotgun if you want.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I still have the regular one, and the other one's over across the room, so yeah. How do I do that?
I think it's
just automatic.
Clearing a jam is a full action ballistic skill test.
Ballistic skill. My bad. Tech use is if you're a base tech priest.
Okay, no modifiers for that, I guess.
Yep.
Actually, I'm going to re-roll that. Kind of flame point that one.
All right.
Because this is where I need to be.
Okay. Make a willpower roll, Heinrich.
I'm constantly failing those rolls.
Yeah, I know. Okay. You feel the demon's mind press in deeper. So, investigates the thoughts which are the uppermost in target's mind, immediate fears, conscious lies, a single location, object, event, or person which is significant to the target. You feel the demon sort through your thoughts and look for something specific, and you just see a single image projected into your mind, an image you've never seen before as such, like something you've never experienced. It's someone else's thought. It is the Inquisitor pointing a plasma pistol at your face with a look of fury on his face as you are on your knees. And your mind immediately snaps to recognition. Yes, I've seen that person. Someone just confirmed that you've indeed seen the Inquisitor in person. And we're at the top of the initiative. You can move out of the sight of the creature and make your first test to snap out of this completely, Bacon.
Still the penalties for his fear, right? Or no?
Yeah, actually, well, demonic presence, we should have been adding that as well. But yes, he's still close enough, I think.
So it's fear, it's minus 30 for fear 4.
No, you roll snaps out of it is flat. But
Yeah,
the
I don't
demonic...
know, never. Okay, so I snap out of it if it's flat.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just ignore the demonic presence thing, because like that's... Every single tiny demon having that is kind of retarded. And this is complicated enough as is. Can include that later once you're tougher. Hendrik, your mind is being plundered for its secrets.
I try to run away.
Okay. So, we had its round. You fall to the ground. Gravity reasserts itself. Is standing up a full action or half action? What was it in this?
It's a half action unless you have step up.
Okay. So, half action and you try to move away. He is gonna try and take a hit at you with the sword. Wow. He is insanely strong, but it's a shitty blow, and it's a primitive weapon. So your armor counts double. What's your toughness bonus?
My toughness is 3.
Okay, so it manages to barely punch through the armor, but it's a surface blow. It doesn't hit anything important. It's just gonna take like a couple of stitches and you'll be fine. Like it's no major issue.
So I don't receive damage?
You don't. No, you withstood it. But you only half move, because half action goes to standing up.
Okay.
Okay, Leith,
Stand up and attack.
you can roll acrobatics to see if you land on your feet.
Oh yeah, right.
I ain't gonna deny you. You bought that shit. Use it.
Didn't quite make it.
Okay.
That nasty minus 10 still haunting me.
Standing up. Does standing up provoke separately? Actually.
No idea.
I'm gonna check. You go ahead and roll up your attack. Like, you have enough armor and toughness. Like, he's not gonna kill you in a single blow.
My attack also misses.
Okay. Stubbs.
Okay, I land, but I stand up for free because I have the talent.
Okay.
And I devote the rest of my turn to unjamming the shoddy.
Okay. Okay. Keep in mind the ammo in that is wasted because of how it works. Like clearing the jam mangles the shells, essentially.
Okay, I'll take off 2 regular because that's what I've had.
Okay. This is the normal shotgun?
No, this is my combat shotgun. I had the holy shotgun with the old shotgun on the table. Since it only had 2 rounds, and we only had 5 shells of that, it was better to spread it around.
Ah, so you, Okay, hold on, I'm confused. What ammo was in the combat shotgun?
Combat shotgun has regular ammo, and the shotgun, my old shotgun on the table, had the holy shotgun ammo.
Okay, good. So you use up like those normal shells that were in the clip.
Yes.
Okay, good. Make note of that. And then it's turn. Just looks around, clearly frustrated deeply.
And if it runs, it can probably still get Jeremiah.
I mean,
True.
it probably can, like. But all you're on its face is the problem. Makes things really fucking awkward. You know what? It has like the bare minimum for mission success. I know what it's going to do. You are the biggest problem here by far, Nyaxi.
Not the guy who just loaded his shotgun.
Oh, he just unjammed. It takes 2 full rounds for him to reload it.
Oh yeah, right, it will.
He's gonna call a little power called Inflict Pain on you.
Oh. Yeah, I have that one. Can I take that
And
one?
then
no
you
phenomenon.
get all minor powers.
Yeah, look, pain is bad.
So, threshold is 8. For every 10 points he exceeds it, he can inflict this on another target. So all of you who he can see are racked with terrible pain and take an additional -10 on everything if you fail a willpower check to resist.
Makes sense.
Oh, I see how it's going to be now!
I feel it.
Okay. And
I also have to make another willpower check to snap out of stuff from earlier. Okay, that's fine.
and he's gonna move around within your threatened range to stay next to Heinrich.
Okay, is that a problem for him? I'm not quite sure how these rules work.
None of us are, me included.
No, you can move around the person as long as you don't go like a step away. You don't take
Okay.
attacks of opportunity. It's like D&D 5e.
So yeah, he does that. He wrecks you all with pain. Heinrich, the hand is outstretched towards you to start invading your mind again. And that's his turn. Jeremiah.
I'm not afraid anymore. If I go back inside, do I need to roll again for fear? Or it's like...
No, you overcome it. You found your courage.
Okay, I'm outside. Wait, what the fuck I'm doing here? It's just like a fucking loser monster of the warp or whatever. Look at the sword in his hand and just run back inside.
So, like, up to here, since this is roughly where you were when you took a turn running outside.
Yeah. Didn't remember where on the stairs I was.
I think that's pretty much the spot. Okay, Heinrich.
I attempt to run away again.
Okay, do you want to disengage? Or do you just want to run and risk an attack?
Doesn't disengage like a full move? full
It's
thing?
a half move and full action.
Yeah, and he can only take half actions, right?
No, that's true.
So I
Actually, yeah, you wouldn't have even been able to move away last turn. But it's fine. Like, especially with system we haven't played a lot, we fuck up a lot. Like, just keep it moving.
so what can I do?
Any half action. You still have your sword. You could even attempt to smack him.
Okay, I'll smack him with the sword.
All right. Is your sword mono?
No, the regular sword.
Okay.
Half aim or no aim?
No aim.
No aim. The standard. Modifier plus 10.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Not even close.
Leith.
I all out attack.
Oh, you bitch. Did you remember to add the -10 for the pain?
Yeah, it's bounced out by getting up.
Okay. Fails to parry again.
Come on, that's lower than a 62. Emperor's Fury.
Uh-oh.
17.
17 -9, that's 8. That is 2 into criticals. Unfortunately, demons don't suffer from criticals until it's a murder critical. But he's very close to falling apart now. And Severus.
Can we mix ammo types while loading our weapon?
Yes, it's a pain in the ass, but yes.
Well, okay. Well, I'm loading the weapon, and it'll take me 1 turn to load this on up because of rapid reload instead of 2.
Oh, so you have it. Okay, so what shells are you loading into it?
I load the 3 remaining less shotgun ammo with the remainder of my 8 regular shells.
Okay. Holy ammo first.
Yes.
All right. The demon host ignores you loading the shotgun with malicious intent because he assumes you're useless. And he will attempt to re-establish physical contact with Heinrich. Do you want to try and dodge or avoid this?
I don't have dodge, so what do I have?
This will be a contested roll versus his weapon skill.
Okay, I will do something stupid right now. I will scream, "What's that behind you?"
He ignores you and touches you.
Okay, it didn't work.
I will let you try and stab him with the sword as he is doing this.
Okay. Open skill.
And he does, I will say he needs to roll again for the mind scan because he briefly broke the telepathic contact.
Oh, that's a critical fail.
Oh, that's beautiful. Welcome to the warp. Welcome to the party. That's 2 perils. Oh, no way. Nice.
92 perils is just Psycho turns into a demon host, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, we will defer that for later. Because, like, I know exactly what to do with that. Let's see. Psychic Phenomena, 36. Demonic Mask, Fear Rating. Yep, that's useless, he already has that. And then 25 is locked in. Takes 1 damage from the 9, and then... yeah, that's just Daemon Host. Excellent. Contested Willpower, Heinrich.
Okay.
Okay. Short-term memory. The Psyker may rifle through target's memories over the previous 12 hours, may uncover 2 further significant locations, objects, events, or persons. So you just feel your memory over the past hours just rapidly unreal as the demon searches through everything. Two further significant locations, objects, events, or persons. Oh, lovely. Okay. So, that's him, Jeremiah. There's that warp loser. You might be muted if you're talking.
Not talking. Just sad because I can't charge because of the rubble.
You can, however, move into melee and really gang up on him.
No, I can't.
Why not?
Not move up and be useful and hit.
Yeah, but you
I
can
need-
give another +10 at least.
And the shit, I would prefer an opportunity to charge. Fuck it. Then he just touches me and I turn into a demon host myself and it's over. Why not? I give a +10 to only useful person to combat.
Heinrich.
What?
Your turn. What do you wish to do? And yeah, that 100, that just makes it easier for him to keep contact with you. Effectively, that's how we're gonna go with it.
Okay, I will smack you with a sword.
Okay, just stab him. Try and finish it. Okay. He doesn't believe you can do it. He's not gonna try and parry that.
And I roll damage.
Yes, you do. The demonic flesh parts before your blade and immediately closes and heals without a scar. Which brings us to Leith.
Okay. Wait, something went wrong there.
1 parry, for fuck's sake!
It's a bad roll.
And that is still 3 damage. So I think it's time we start looking at critical tables, because death criticals obviously do still affect them. But we're not quite there yet. It needs like another 1 or 2 damage. Stubbs.
I've been waiting for this. I move into rage and
Wow, on top of
I make my
Jeremiah,
attack.
just like step on his head. I see how it is.
I gotta get advantage.
You're already in range.
Yeah, you're already in point blank, right?
You can
don't
just
have
put
to
the
move.
shotgun on Jeremiah's shoulder and make him deaf.
That's a
if-
good strategy. If I can't hear the whispers of corruption, I won't fall.
If
Fair
you go
enough.
here, you'll avoid risking, or like you'll reduce the risk of hitting your own. If you're here, you are risking hitting Jeremiah if you miss within the 20 that you get for shooting within melee, since the attack passes like directly through him.
Yeah, I just wanted to avoid friendly fires while I was going to move.
Yeah, then like here is probably best.
Okay, then.
Alright, take the shot. And is it single or semi-auto that you're going for?
Semi-auto, I guess? Would that be better?
It's more wasteful of ammo, but it's... You only have 3 shells of the holy stuff.
Yeah. Okay, and... I'm re-rolling that.
Okay.
There we go.
Wait, hold up. You are within point blank and you're taking a -20.
Okay.
It doesn't cancel.
No, point blank is +30.
Oh. So yeah, it should be a +10 to that.
So yeah, like you don't spend a fate point, you need to re-roll the roll properly.
And -20.
And point blank. So it's
And then I go for the re-roll.
Mm-hmm. And attack type +10, I assume you're going for the semi. To just really blast this fucker. Okay, one of those hits.
Right, 1 damage.
Oof. Do you want to increase that or reroll that damage?
I'm out of points using all that up.
Okay. So, where does it hit? 65, that's an R. No, that's body. No pen on that. Oh, Jesus, it does like nothing. The armor and the toughness stops it even without the demonic. So, what you see is the shells impact him. They don't seem to hurt him. But you see the multitude of tattoos that were like skin toned and nearly invisible, other than the snake ones. Like 100 runic inscriptions all across his skin just light up with a pale fire and start burning away like they're being destroyed. And then it's its turn. Henrik, do you know what happens now? Willpower roll.
Critical success.
Okay, you got a critical, so the tie goes to you. And you force it out to your mind before it can plunder your deepest memories or gain the ability to plunder everything in your mind at its will. It now has to start over from nothing. If it wishes to continue with you. Okay. And Jeremiah.
That's allowed. Why not? Let's get the kill.
Smackadoo.
Hit. Aim. Allowed. And plus 20 for people around.
Yes.
Plus 20. Nice. That's the damage.
And this is a
I
mono
will-
sword, right?
Yes, I will reroll the damage.
Alright.
First 1d10 to see if I recover the fate point. No, that will happen. Let's press the button again. Better.
Okay. So where did you hit it? 15. That's the right arm. And this is a 9. Rending criticals at 7. Maneuvering this. Rending criticals arm 7. Yeah, you just mangle one of its arms. You're literally chopping this thing to pieces now. It will not die. Heinrich.
I'm thinking, what do I have?
Well, clearly there's only one way out. Pull the pin and drop it at your feet.
The grenade is on the first floor.
Oh, right. You know what? Come to think of it. The police should be coming in right about now, because this is your third strike. You hear an explosion from the first floor.
Okay, I smack it with a sword.
Okay.
I don't think I can do much. Probably need a better weapon.
Well, you have one. It's just that the weapons fuckery makes things awkward. And yeah, that's a miss. Leith.
That's a miss, I'm afraid.
Stubbs. Okay, that is 2 rolls of damage. Okay. 62, I think it was 190 something that we had the table for how the hits rotate.
And isn't it even more, since he has both any semi-auto and scatter?
Oh, you're right, you get another hit from the semi-auto. I'm not gonna let semi-auto multiply by scatter though, Nyaxi. That
Well, I didn't mean it negatively, I meant additively.
Yeah, but additively you're absolutely right.
That doesn't make sense. Should be multiplicatively.
Maybe the rather say it's multiplicative.
The ancient commissar armor just helps reduce the impacts of the shotgun just enough.
Wouldn't the first shell be the anti-demon, right?
He
That's
used
all
those
used
last
up.
round.
Oh, I thought he had 3 and the semi-auto did 2.
Semi-auto is 3 on combat shotgun.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
So, and yeah, like, if it was the way you think, you would be right, but it isn't. So the first hit is 62, that's a leg. That's a leg. So leg, body. Yeah, it doesn't hit a thing. Heinrich.
Disengage.
Okay. Oh wait, no, you can't. Half actions.
Can I disengage over 2 turns?
No.
I mean, you have modern armor and he has a non-monoed sword. The chance of him doing big damage to you is pretty low.
But chance of me doing damage to him is nothing.
Yeah, you're in a similar boat. Primitive weapons suck. Well, actually, he's better off because he has a fuck ton of strength, so he can actually hurt you.
I fire auto pistol at him.
Okay, you have quick draw, so you drop your sword and you fire the pistol at him.
Yeah.
Okay, so fire the pistol, but this counts as standard range because you don't get bonuses in melee from being close to a target with a pistol.
Fail.
Okay, bullets go flying everywhere. Brrrr. Okay, Leith.
Let's try it out. No aim, all out. That might hit.
Please, one parry. That's all I have. Finally.
He parries him.
Okay, Stubbs.
No more auto left. One single shots.
Okay, 2 rolls of damage. Okay, the second one hits it in the head as well, because it's head-head, which takes it to 10 in the negatives.
On head, that's definitely a kill, right? Oh.
Yeah, 10s are always kill. The target's head explodes, and the attack so powerful that pass through the target and may hit another target behind it. We're not gonna do that because you're not in a straight line. The body collapses to the ground. The outline of its snake tattoos stays hanging in midair as a shadow and starts coalescing. You have 1 round. You can either delay an action or prepare in some way. If you delay an action, you can smack it the moment it coalesces. When you kill a daemon host, sometimes the daemon just crawls out and tries to chew your face off anyway.
Yeah, no one looks wounded, right?
I don't think anyone's particularly fucked up. This wasn't its
Is it a
combat
drag?
form.
Yeah.
This was its acquire information form.
It's not even my final form.
Yep.
Yeah, his final form is a scaly.
You see feathers start to sprout, and a flying serpent made of blue flame starts to take form, where the body collapses. We'll go in turn order. Jeremiah.
Prepare an action to strike the demon with prejudice.
All right, Heinrich.
I still can't get away from him.
No, he's
You-
currently taking form. He's not really there. Like, you just see where he's gonna appear in a turn.
Yeah, you can get away.
So I get away.
Okay.
I only can do half actions.
Yeah, this
Still.
is still the same combat.
Okay.
Leith.
I'm gonna prepare to strike.
Vroom, for when he
Yeah.
appears. Okay. Stubbs, Overwatch.
Yep, Overwatch.
And it does mean that you're gonna have to go at the highest fire rate you're gonna escape below. So you're gonna have to semi-auto him.
Okay. Cancel that was preparing.
And this thing's initiative bonus in this form is 1 more than the Daemon host, but it changes literally nothing. So we're just gonna modify his old roll to keep things fair. Since I'm not giving you the opportunity to reroll anything either. He appears. Take your prepared attacks.
Is he still sustaining inflict pain?
No, that goes away.
With prepare, like, can we aim or we can't?
No, it's
yeah.
just a half action that you delay.
Yeah, so it's a
Painful miss.
With the plus 10. A hit.
Okay.
And I deal no damage, probably.
Yeah, it's demonic.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, well, if only I had Forbidden Lore, Demonology to know the situation is bad and I should have run, not returned here.
Okay, so I had no idea he would roll that. I was gonna use a weapon jinx if someone got too spicy with a holy ammo, and then it would have taken action. But yeah, Weakened Whale is gone as well. Everything he was sustaining that he doesn't have in this form is gone. And speaking of which... Okay. That's the end of the first turn where he manifests, and then we go in normal initiative order. Before he can actually do stuff. So, Jeremiah.
He's extremely scared of what he sees, and he just strikes because he doesn't know what else to do. Considering running, but
The fear rating of this is actually less than the Daemon host, by the way.
yeah, of course, because fear 4 is stupid. Like, it's the highest you can get, I think.
I haven't looked in detail at the Lord of Change shit in Ascension.
Yeah, he just... It maybe I didn't aim properly. That's why. Maybe I can hit.
Ooh.
No.
Okay, Heinrich.
I reload my last gun. Like long blast.
Your last gun is dropped somewhere around here when you went in to attack in melee due to the frenzy.
So I spend a turn to return to this place.
It's gonna take you more than a turn because, again, remember the high stands.
I mean, doesn't depend. Can't he run maybe? Like.
No, half an action only.
Oh, right.
Because if the fear thing, theirs doesn't go out.
Okay, then. Let's go for auto pistol.
Okay, you want to shoot?
Yes.
Okay, fuck him up.
Half aim.
No.
Or...
Again, you're limited to half action. Aiming is an action.
Okay. No aim. Point blank.
But minus 20 for shooting into melee.
Minus 20 for shooting into melee.
Okay.
Success.
You hit.
Damage. It does nothing.
Your puny weapons, they do nothing. Leith.
I was just checking something. Gee.
I mean, the crack grenade has a nice fat damage roll.
Yeah, I was just looking at the correct name.
Like, if you need to punch through demonic, just raw damage might do it.
Oh yeah, I also have one because we can use with melee, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah, 100%.
So you can like half aim, try to plop it on him or something.
Now, do you have quick draw?
No, I would have to draw it and then do it the next turn, I guess. I don't know, it seems... I don't have a fate point to reroll if things go wrong.
Yeah, if you roll a crit fail, you stick the pin on him.
I mean, I was about to ask if we should retreat, but I guess I will just attack him with a half aim attack with the chainsaw. Ah, that misses.
Mm-hmm. Severus.
Alright. Well, I'm out of shotgun ammo. It's time to unjam the stubber.
You should have one shell left. You use
So
three
does it use up
holy
that shell?
shells, then you use 3 normal shells, then you used 1 normal shell, then you use 3 normal shells. You should have 1.
Yeah, no, I only had 11 to fill up, and that was it.
Yeah, but you used 10 so far.
Okay, then.
Bruh, you're supposed to count your ammo. How do I remember better than you?
I was sure I had none left, but okay. No aim, point blank. Whiff anyway.
Okay. Okay. I think it would still be sustaining that, so it would be taking well, actually no, with the way I was rolling it wasn't sustaining that, so I have to reestablish that this turn. But the fun thing first. He's going to conjure flame bolts and attempt to hit a bunch of you. Starting with Leith.
Wow, the sexism.
I know. He manages to, I think, for every 5 points by which the power roll exceeds the threshold, you generate an additional firebolt. First Leith, then Jeremiah because he kept getting away, and then Stubbs because he had holy ammo of some kind.
Okay, I try and dodge.
Test willpower
try
for
dodge.
each separate target. Challenging willpower test to strike the target. So this is flat willpower. Leith. Jeremiah. Jesus. And Stubbs. What do I do on 100?
You have 50 willpower, great.
Okay. 100.
What's
Bacon, this is what you sense. One of the previous perils of the warp has established a connection between this entity and the psyker girl that was in the artist commune. He's gonna possess her, where she's being held for the black ships. After you get rid of him, you can use your resist possession on her behalf and use your psychic abilities to disrupt that connection, so he's actually properly banished when he goes. The 100 gives you access to that.
I did not take resist possession because I read wrong the amount of powers I could take. I don't have that.
I'll let you use your psychic abilities to disrupt that anyway.
So
Because-
just roll.
Like on your turn, you can use your action to try and fuck that up. Like roll invocation, roll your powers, and like fuck the possession. And you dodge the flame, which impacts the stairs there. So there's no fireballs flying all over your place, starting more fires. So 56. Nexi, do you have Psychic Phenomena open by any chance?
I had until a moment. I can reopen it. I was just at a crack grenade just now. Which number?
56.
56 warp ghosts. Everyone in the radius of 3d10 meters must make a willpower test to gain 1 insanity point.
Ah, lovely. Make willpower test.
Oh, if I get one more insanity, I triggered the thing.
Well, then don't fail. Easy.
I want to reroll that.
Wow, a 100. Beautiful.
How likely I am to get another 100? Let's see. Oh, a 5.
You're the one. You're actually fine. 18. That is... I need to look up the actual threshold. Because this matters. Oh, excellent. That is enough. Okay, that's its turn. Jeremiah, let's take a look at resist possession. What's the rules for that normally? It's a reaction. I would say that you can use this as a half action and try and disrupt its connection.
Sure. Invocation is a half action as well, right?
Yes. And effectively, we're trying to see just how thoroughly you fuck up this demon's attempt to possess this psyker. The more success, like the more extra psychic power you manage to sink in this, the better.
Okay, I failed to get extra with invocation. Let's use, I will normally, my psi rating of 2. No modifiers. 17.
Okay, that is over by at least a 10. I will say this is enough to prevent him from turning her into another demon host. But he doesn't know necessarily that you're doing this. The more fucked up that connection is when he tries to jump across it, the more it will fuck him up. So you can keep doing this, and effectively, like, what you're doing is you're creating a set. You're like mining the passage he's gonna move across in the warp. You're creating a surprise for him once he's damaged and trying to escape.
Okay.
Heinrich.
I think I'll call for help.
Okay, adding to the amount of victims.
So I call the second group and tell them that we need help.
Okay, so you activate the microbeat, and
Yes.
we are in trouble. Come help. Okay. They respond. Working on it. The Steel Guard are shooting civilians in the street outside your shop.
Oh, fuck.
So he didn't do any damage. Does not deal damage or... Well, he did deal insanity points via peril, so he does not need to roll for warp instability yet. That's good. Okay, but... okay, so you communicate with them. They tell you that they're telling you, like, the gunship is incoming, stand by. Half a minute to extraction. Be ready.
And that's my full action, I guess.
Well, yeah, I would say so. Leith.
That's a hit.
See, you think it's a hit, but surely I can dodge this.
I mean, probably.
Okay. Yeah, you na into its flesh and rip it up. Droplets of blue fire spraying everywhere like blood. Stubbs, now you're out of ammo.
Alright. I'm jabbing the stubber.
Alright, roll for it. Okay, that's 11, that's 1, that's definitely going on Leith.
Come on.
Oh, that's mean. And he would have hit too. So a second firebolt yeets past you and embeds itself in the floorboards next to you. Jeremiah.
Let's try to continue fucking up with this thing. Invocation. Plus 10 because of the thing. Doesn't help. What is the penalty you want to add?
See, this creature, you can sense that it's bound to try and possess another host. It's been bound in a way that forces it to try and look for new hosts and return to its master. But it knows what you are doing and you feel it start to panic, because this is bad. You're now its primary target.
Okay. Modifier. 14, no bad dice.
6. And what was the previous one? Previous was slightly more, right?
17.
Okay, so 6... okay, 31 minus 12, that's 19. Keep track of how our, like the base is 6. But yeah, 6 should count as 1. So you're at 21 points for whatever you're trying to accomplish here.
Okay.
Keep track. Henrik?
Okay, I think I'll fire it again. Maybe something gonna work.
Keep track of your ammo. You fired at least 2 bursts. I think the next one might empty the pistol.
It's actually, yeah, I made mistake before. It is full auto mode.
Yes, and
It
it
has
has a
full auto
total
mode.
of 18 clip at max.
Yeah.
You're supposed to keep that track of that in the appropriate box, by the way. Okay, but every bullet hits this time, so 6 damage rolls. Farm those Emperor's Furies.
Yeah, I'm gonna hope this will work.
You want to deal more than 8. Anything more than 8 does something. That is too much. You get 6. You're 1 more than you should, but that is
The
total
last
of 5
one.
damage.
Yeah. Maybe. So that's 5 damage.
Okay, Leith.
Okay. Half aim, standard, plus 2. That's a hit potentially.
Yeah, we all know its dodge is like a 10. It doesn't.
Not Emperor's Fury at least.
Okay, that's another 4. It's starting to show a fair bit of wear and tear. Its health is running pretty low. Stubbs. Think you're still clearing a jam.
No, I'm not. Apparently.
Okay. And then it's this thing. It is gonna attempt to do the thing on Jeremiah, and this time every attack is going on you because you are trying to make it have a very bad time. That is still only 1.
So it's willpower. I can try to avoid the fire, right?
You can attempt to dodge it, but it misses you anyway.
Okay.
And Jeremiah.
Clearly I'm doing something right. He's even starting to miss with the fire thing, so let's try again. Continue holding the side focus invocation. It helps, so it's how much to...
It's you add your willpower as a bonus a second time.
Okay, so 3 again. So your psi rating modifier 3.
So
It's
that
19,
is
13. I had
14. So 35 total.
5.
Okay. Heinrich.
Reload auto pistol.
Okay, you start with shaking hands reloading it. What's the reload time on it?
I think 1 turn.
Okay, so it's gonna take you 2 turns because you're going half action at a time. Leith.
Half aim, stand up. Come on!
Okay, let's try. No, not like this!
It doesn't work. Still 7 damage though, I think.
Yes, and it is now into criticals. Stubbs?
If I don't fail once, I can fail 3 times in a row.
Okay.
Oh no. Okay, it's my turn, I think. That's all I can do.
Yeah, this is what, a stub revolver?
Yes.
I would say that the bonus
got
for
it.
the crit is you can clear it and one of the bullets is still intact, so you have 1 shot in the revolver.
Okay.
And
I mean, automatic it is.
it is going to take a full move there. You can take your attacks of opportunity. It does not want whatever Bacon is peddling. If it gets discorporated now, it's bad. And actually, I need to roll some warp instability things to see how bad it's doing. Oof. That might be enough. No, that will definitely be enough unless Lead does not fuck up. So it tries to run, its form flickering and distorting. You can see it being pulled into the... What you've done is from an ordered channel in the warp, a little funnel to channel it back into the world. You've turned it into effectively a cheese grater slide for its spirit, Bacon. And you just see it desperately trying to escape so it doesn't get sent down that chute. Barely able to hold its form, falling apart as it goes. And then both of you hit it and it discorporates and you see it sucked down there and just being shredded every step of the way across a distance that feels like it covers solar systems in the warm, because space is fucky there. And you just see it just like a meteor getting ripped apart and ripped apart and ripped apart. If it does ever reform, it won't be in this age of the Imperium. And this servant, along with whatever of its true name the sorcerer knew, is useless to it now. It can't be resummoned, it's too damaged.
And best part, he can't just say who the Inquisitor is.
Yeah, about that. There's power called telepathy that has a range of kilometers.
So he can use telepathy while fighting, yeah.
It's
Makes
a free
sense, he's a
action,
Chad.
and
No, he's
that-
competent enough to do that, even if it was an action.
yeah, like that's why he was rolling for those flame bolts with a with a willpower bonus of 1. He was maintaining telepathy those last couple of turns, sending the images he plundered. So like, just so I know that in our games, like sometimes it's like, how could this happen? Just so that people aren't taken out of immersion even more than by me explaining it. That's what's going on. Like, this thing had the ability to transmit, and it transmitted. Your characters don't know, but like, it's not bullshit when the enemies know. The demon host and this demon were designed, so they would be able to know even if you win. But, Jeremiah, you're the only one who senses this, but like, it's the most satisfying feeling after all that bullshit, all that fear, just watching that thing have its spiritual ass raked across a cheese grater over a distance of infinity, really. Its spirit is ripped apart.
He does the only reasonable thing, and he looks for the closest bottle of alcohol.
Okay, you grab bottle of alcohol, you chug.
It's not a salvage, he grabs 4 glasses and puts 1 shot for each friend.
As you're pouring, you all hear in your microbeats, get down. Do you die
Get
for the
down.
floor?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the alcohol in the glasses goes spilling across the floor, and one of your windows gets opened by one of the side heavy bolters on the gunship, which is hovering over the street.
After that, Jeremiah goes to microbeat. A bit too late. The thing is gone already.
Through the window, you see the gunship, and the side ramp is lowering to give you a way to access. Gather your shit, you're never coming back here.
Okay.
From below, you just hear autogun fire at the gunship as the steel guard opens fire.
Jeremiah just starts grabbing out the stuff, including the bottle that he just found.
Okay, does anyone grab the demon host body?
I
Actually,
guess not.
yes. Okay. Someone need to do it. Yes.
Is there a body left?
There is a body left. The head is exploded and much of it is shredded by chainsaw, but there is a body. It looks like meat salad, but there is a body.
And I guess we shouldn't leave it for the steel guard.
Yeah.
Few seconds later, you hear the second heavy bolter open up on the steel guard that are shooting at the at the gunship, and in your microbeats you hear, execute any unaffiliated witnesses inside. So I presume that you gather all your shit, go across the gangplank, and
Yes.
And bring a demon host body with us.
Yeah, you get it in the back. The front section is locked. You have free run of the back. On the displays, like outside cameras, you see you heading up towards space at like a steep 30-degree angle, and you just see a signal detach from the gunship, curve around the front of the ship, and head back, and you see a missile heading back towards your shop. And,
It-
it and the several nearby buildings are leveled by the, ship-to-ship missile.
It was a gas explosion. It happens.
Yeah, exactly. It's a total accident. Inquisitorial cover-up. The Inquisition were fighting a demon there, don't you know? But you have survived the attempt to eliminate you, and unfortunately the enemy gathered some information, but you have the body. And Heinrich in his brain has a confirmation that this thing was indeed sent by your target and he is in fact on the planet. The first 100% evidence, in fact, that he is indeed here. And I'll remind you of the image. It was the Inquisitor about to execute whoever placed that image into the daemon's body. Apparently he survived a plasma pistol shot to the head. Somehow.
Weird.
Indeed.
Maybe it was a demon.
Inquisitor be like,
I mean, the Magos might be the same. Like, you keep trying to shoot me. You should know by now that doesn't work, Inquisitor. What are you trying to accomplish here? So, you are taken to a separate safe house. This one is in an abandoned mine in the mountains, away from the city or any of the bullshit. And there are gonna be some long interrogations to figure out every bit that can be gleaned from your recollection of the combat and etc. So, first order of business. I told you at one point to note how many degrees you failed your fear checks versus this thing.
yes. I failed by 4 degrees.
I also failed by 4.
3.
I
And
think it was. No, wait, it was more.
Yeah, I think yours was 5.
Yeah.
okay. Fear test. If you take insanity from failing fear test, you take that. Okay, in a combat situation, you must roll that. If a non-combat test is failed by 1d5 by 30, you gain 1d5 insanity points. Did any of you take any insanity points from the shock table?
Let me check again. Maybe I think I got some. I think I got 1.
Yeah, those of you who rolled the vomiting thing, I think, Dan, you didn't. You gained 1d5 insanity points from that.
Oh yeah, I rolled my insanity. I rolled 1d5. I got 1. And
I got
then
the same.
there was the other effect. I think I don't know if it was the frenzy. I think it was the frenzy. It gave him 1 more insanity point, and I'm 1 away from the.
And
From
Heinrich, you too roll 1d5 insanity points, so I think it's only Dan that escapes this. Actually, no, Dan doesn't. Leith escapes this, sorry.
So I had 12 insanity points.
How many?
12.
Okay, we're gonna roll for those as well. Those of you who failed, take 4 points of corruption. Because
So
they
just all
think,
of us, right?
you didn't take insanity from failing the fear test.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
And
Almost at fish hands.
and another 1d5 corruption points because you saw a lot of demonic shit. The warp was literally ripping through that room. So insanity and corruption, they become an issue once you hit the 10's threshold.
Yeah. Adding all that up, that rec makes 10.
On which one? Mental trauma?
Corruption.
Oh, well, that's gonna be fun.
So we took one in between all that and...
More 1d5 insanity, right? Like what we are rolling now.
You are now rolling for more corruption.
Okay, more corruption, right? Yes, fish hands. Then corruption. I was looking for the old more than table where you find the fish hands.
And honestly, this is your first time facing a demonic entity, so 1d5 insanity on top of what you got from the shock itself. Especially since the Inquisitor is not particularly careful with your fragile minds.
Nice. Then double 10s.
So, let's start with the mental traumas. Who passed the 10 threshold of mental trauma? Everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Mental is fine.
Okay. This is a willpower test. Okay. So, willpower test minus however much insanity points you have to this moment. Okay, you are...
Isn't there also the plus 10 trauma modifier from being an unsettled, or is it different?
I think that is... I think that's for rolling on the trauma table.
Oh yeah, right.
So if you're a fresh mind, you're more likely to snap. If you're already pre-snapped, you're more resistant. And it's going to be beautiful, Bacon. We'll get to that in a moment. Leith. That's a crit fail. So I will give you an additional joyful bit of news.
That I roll for plus 70 on the mental trauma is not enough additional.
Yeah. You know, somehow, that none of the whispers were lies. There were children in your past, even though you don't remember them. Somehow you know this. Okay, and Dan.
Okay, I got corruption, though.
You don't have insanity past 10?
Nope.
Oh, you lucky son of a bitch. Okay. So, yes. I think you get the trauma modifier as well, Nyaxi. So you need to roll with a total of plus 80.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh.
I can reroll that, I guess. Whoops, I didn't. Give me a moment. I have
Okay,
like this
so
1d100 macro on my things, I always...
I should also reroll then with
Yes.
plus 70. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, 124, so I'm not eating, I guess. I'm just very stressed and under pressure.
You're like, Inquisitor, I can't eat. I'm not sure my children can eat. And the Inquisitor's like, fuck!
No, actually, for 5 days, I'm extremely agitated under the slightest stress or pressure. When performing any task, it involves a test. I must first make a willpower test. And if I get into combat, I get a minus 10 modifier to all tests, and it lasts for 5 days. Okay, not that bad.
I mean, that's weak. This character is struck dumb and is unable to speak. This lasts for 1 to 5 days.
And Matt, you succeeded. So these
That's
fuckers are losing it, but you are just reporting to the Inquisitor. We smote the daemon mightily. But it did ravage my mind, and the target knows you're here. Okay. And then... Oh,
Best one.
yes, malignancies. Who passed a 10 on the...
I have 10.
14.
Okay. Willpower test, those who have 10 corruption or more.
I think I need to up my willpower soon. Yay.
Is it?
Oh, it's just... You just roll.
Yeah.
Wait, I did that wrong.
You succeeded on the willpower, so Dan, you're fine.
Oh, okay. I thought I still had to roll on successes. And 100.
58.
Wasted frame.
So you don't speak, and
It's true.
you get even weaker.
Yes, perfect for my melee weapon build. Yes, now I have 13 strength, and I have to recalculate my carry capacity. That's 17, I mean.
Make a note somewhere what your original strength was.
20. Okay.
So here's the thing, right?
Yeah, I have here.
I don't want corruption points to be a strictly one-way thing, because the way the system is made, if I did hand them out as generously as the system suggests, there would never be a single Ordo Malleus Inquisitor. There would just be Chaos Spawn filling the Ordo. So you can spend 100 XP points to reduce your insanity by 5 or your corruption by 5, representing therapy, psychic surgery, prayer, whatever, over time. And Bacon, if you can get your corruption points below 10, you can spend an additional 100 to remove the malignancy after you're below that threshold. So make a note of it, and make a note of it at what degree of corruption you got it. Because if you do remove it and you do go back up in corruption, like, the corruption has a chance to manifest again, right? So, like, this way you can sacrifice progression in power to keep your character from imploding.
So sad that I don't have fate points left. Actually, let me check if I rolled a 1d10 for my last use of a fate point.
God damn it.
Don't think so. It's like I don't want to reduce my strength. That's cringe. Didn't. I need like a 7. Not 7, yeah. Sad.
Okay. Then some time passes, and the Daemon Host's body and everything else is investigated thoroughly. Do you have any skills that can help with forensics effectively?
I only have tech use, so I can help with the machine they're using a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I can help with scrutiny. That's about it, I think.
Yeah, roll the appropriate tests. Oh, nice. All And let's see. Does this guy have anything? Occult. I guess we'll roll occult for Otto. Yeah, Otto, by the way, since he was your primary contact, he's been pulled from his cover as well, because... oh boy. Did you roll your tech use, Bacon?
No.
Please do.
They have any fancy tools stolen from the tech priests?
Oh, there is plenty of, like, they have a basic lab, microscopes, etc. Like their Inquisition, like they have, like the Inquisitor has a basic set of forensic equipment.
No, just asking. Yeah, I forgot what's the name of the combat tool, whatever.
You don't have things that give you bonuses. Essentially, you're trying to operate specialized machinery. Short of a mind impulse unit, there's not much that would help you. You would need to plug into a cogitator. Okay. So, yeah, you go over the body in fine detail. And yeah, I don't think there's enough successes to know that, but you examine everything in detail, and you realize that this creature is tied to the symbology of this planet, right? Like to the symbolic meaning that has been spread here. So unless that symbolic meaning is exported to other planets, like that demon host would unravel unless it left the planet. And the ink that the bindings were tattooed into it with is it's strange. It's not normal ink. It's some sort of substance that can anchor and hold a psychic charge. It's psychically active. It's like an accumulator or a battery, right? Like power flows into it and gathers there.
Wait, are you telling me that if we exterminatus the planet, we don't have more issues with these demon hosts?
Well, you won't have issues with the demon hosts, but the sorcerer might have survived exterminatus and just summon more elsewhere. Like that's like if once you get the primary target, you can exterminatus, yes.
That seems counterintuitive. Wouldn't it be better exterminatus while the planet is under siege and no spaceship can leave?
Could be. But yeah, it's a strange substance that has been, used to bind this thing. And the Inquisitor does not recognize it. It's not the commonly used warpy stuff. And you can roll Forbidden Lore Warp, actually, Bacon, on this, and the Inquisitor will as well. If I could find it in his long list of abilities. Yeah, this is also not in use by the Adeptus Astrotelepathica. And that's a lot of successes overall. I'll give you guys 2 questions. Just so you have something to discuss among yourselves and have some control over what you're getting.
Mm-hmm.
And it does seem that Inquisitor's attitude has shifted a little bit. Usually he just was like, hey, here are your orders, I'm gonna tell you nothing. Now it's like he's grudgingly teaching you a few of the basic things.
Fair. Either has to teach us or kill us, so we demonstrated we're competent enough to survive a demon.
Yeah, like you passed your trial by fire, you're not completely useless. The substance itself, when extracted or when viewed on the skin, it's like a skin tone orange.
Okay, I have an idea for question. Can we discover like how old was this process? Like, how long ago did the sorcerer made his demon host? It's recent. Does it look old? Like the paint is already deep into the skin? Like it's been years like this, or it's like, oh, it's actually fresh.
Looking at the tattoos, not only is it within the last couple of months, the substance itself was refined within the last couple of months.
I have a question. Would this mineral, would it be part imbued with minerals from the mines, the substance?
It is not of mineral origin. If anything, it looks like an organic compound.
Is it red by any chance? Like
It's
part of that
it's
question.
a skin color orange.
Right. Orange, like the blood fungus or whatever.
The tone is not unlike. When you're finally able to speak, the Inquisitor is gonna congratulate you on coming up with an interesting theory. And he's gonna aim to gather some blood moss and see if it can be refined into something similar. Okay. So, I think this is a good place to call it for the week.
Yeah, it was an intense session. Many ups and downs.
It's okay. Now you next time you'll know to be more ready for Damon spawning in your face.
Yeah, I think we need to all get Frenzy. I forgot how broken Frenzy is against demons.
It's a little less good for you, but I will say priests get a lot of talents that help with fear. Like they can
Really?
use their fellowship to inspire their comrades to ignore fear.
It is a bit
Which
worse.
skill does it?
I
Probably
don't
level.
remember. There was Master Orator and Unshakable Fate and some others that were like. I just remember that it is a thing. I saw it when I was preparing for this campaign.
Okay, I will look through book to try to find it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Dan, what are your thoughts in character and out?
Out of character, man, that's cursed rolls. Just emptying clips at it.
Demons are a nasty business.
And in character, I suppose he's a little disappointed that he couldn't do more, hit it even harder than he could to get revenge for his past.
Mm-hmm. So, those of you who are out of or nearly out of ordinary rounds for your guns, Assume that Inquisitor provides you with 1 full load and 2 reloads for, normal ammo. If you don't already have that much. So, like ordinary ammo, he'll replenish for you. So hand cannons, I know that your combat shotgun is shit out of luck, Dan, etc. And with the research and laying low and waiting for the Steel Guard to forget that you exist, which is gonna take a while, I'm gonna say you can take another month's income. So yeah, just make sure to make a note that your guns are re-upped on ammo.
Okay.
Matt, your thoughts in character and out.
This was really scary. I think this can be said in character. My weapon is not sufficiently powerful to penetrate such hard targets. I need something with more penetrating power.
Yeah, the long last is good enough if you can aim it versus virtually anything, up to and including Space Marines. The ordinary sword, not so much. You might want to take a hand cannon as a sidearm instead. You have 2 of those. Instead
I'm
of the auto
thinking
pistol.
about buying a Dakus Helgan. I'm still trying to. I'm still
You're not
thinking
gonna
in
be able to
between them.
get one of those, sorry.
I
That's
don't have enough money for it.
It's not a case of money, it's a Mechanicus elite soldier weapon. Like, that's for their elite guard. They don't sell it to outsiders.
Hmm.
Now, if you were Tech Priest, your chances would be much better. But since you're not affiliated with them at all, it's... Especially since you don't really have much contacts with them at all, right? They're kind of off to one side on this planet. But yes, like, I know that feeling. I need more penetration, I need more power. Give me something better. Bolter, though. Bolt pistol or bolt gun. It's not bad.
There's a problem that I will have bolter pistol proficiency only at the next level.
Yeah, that's sad for you. But how many Daemon hosts could this guy have, and what are the chances of one finding you before you have a chance to level up again?
Hmm.
Okay, Nyaxi.
Huh, I had children. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was during a mission, huh?
But the Inquisitor told me that I have all of my memories. I've never been mind wiped, have I?
Maybe I just got drunk and forgot about it.
It's like a 10-month bender. Yeah, no, it was in my crack whore days. I don't remember a couple of years there. Okay. I assume that's in and out of character?
That's, yeah, in character, I mean. Out of character, that went surprisingly okay for how it started off.
Yeah, that thing turned out to be less murdery with the rolls I made than I originally thought. I thought it might be scarier because I forgot how few bonuses you get on melee attacks.
Wait, so how bad were the fireballs it was making? Like, I don't think any of these hit.
1d10 plus 5. But like the
Okay.
second stage, like if the first stage had gone really shittily for you guys, I wouldn't have triggered the second one. Or I would have triggered it and had the gunship just burnt it a bunch.
Makes sense.
Bacon.
In character, maybe I'm actually a half decent psyker. I destroyed a warp monster. I saw it shatter before my eyes due to my doing. I saved the entire black ship filled with new psychers from a demon infestation. I might be actually someone competent. Out of
Yes,
character?
you're a hero with a little bit more work. You could be the perfect psyker. Just listen to me, Bacon. Listen, and I will guide you to greatness. Just a little more power, a little more knowledge, and you'll be ready.
Out of character? Man, fear is strong. Like,
Fear is
the
the
only
most
thing-
brutal thing. Like, that's the single deadliest thing about demons.
yeah, like Fear 4, it was bad. Like, I find it weird that his final form had less fear. Like, bruh, that's a base demon host, scared anti-demon itself.
Well, it has to expend most of its power to stay on the material plane when it's not anchored to a host. So it's
Yeah.
severely limited.
So it means that I need to see if Psychers can get Frenzy.
Listen, Frenzy
think
is
there's a track for
always
that.
an auto-injector away. The
Yeah, but
needle
if-
is your friend, Bacon.
If you need the injection to get Frenzy anyways, even if you have the talent.
Not necessarily. You can work yourself up into a frenzy by beating your chest like the talent says.
Yeah, but or whatever, it's same thing. You use a one round. It's supposed that you are like meaning you are injecting yourself and getting strong. But if I have Frenzy, it means I can use psychic powers and Frenzy with some extra.
I mean,
Oh, yeah, Servant Militant has Frenzy, yeah.
also eventually you don't even need most of your powers. You just need to be able to activate the force sorting to fuck something up.
Yeah, Force Sword and Fear. That's the only things I need in Frenzy.
Wow. Just go full demonic warrior. I see how it is. Okay, and what are you guys thinking about how the investigation is going so far? Do you feel like you're having success?
Feels like we are failing somehow. Like demons are too. Cults are a bit too strong on this planet. If they already managed to produce a demon host.
They have an experienced magus who knows his shit.
That's why I ask about the age thing. Probably like it's not old, so he probably arrived here. He started making them, and he probably has like one or two of those at maximum.
Yeah,
So we killed one of the bosses.
This is not like Bacon is right. This is something that can be produced, but it's the biggest part of producing a daemon host is knowing enough about the daemon in question to not have it chew off your face the moment you try to do it. Like you need to know the right sacrifices, the right names, the right spells, etc., right? So he might know like enough about 3-4 daemons to do this, except that now it's 2 or 3 because Bacon shredded one. This is like an actually pretty significant long-term hit, having been able to do that. But you are right. Like, this is how Warhammer works. This is grimdark. You're always at best a step ahead of complete disaster. This is the setting. Like, there are ultimately no happy endings in this.
The way the system is made, like less with Dark Heresy. Dark Heresy ends up being more balanced. The more brutal one is Warhammer Fantasy. Like one of the basic introduction modules has like a 10% chance of survival.
Nice. Well, it sets the mood pretty good, right?
Yeah, that's the fun part. We are constantly trying to not to fail, and we are failing, like the Imperial itself.
I mean, this also, by the way, out of character explains why the Inquisitor is here on his own hunting such a dangerous target with so few experienced personnel, because it's like, no, Xavier, you already killed him, remember, you old senile fuck? He's dead. We have his body in the morgue. You don't need to go to Vaxenite to hunt him.
But, I thought it was a bit brutal at the start with the fear, but after things went, it wasn't that bad. If we survive the fear, we are okay.
Yeah.
The servitor we fought before was more deadly.
Armor-wise, about pretty similar. Less vulnerable to pen. And it had more, like the Daemon Host was more tanky because it also had twice the health.
Yeah, but it had a very lesser damage output. The only thing he could actually do was try to farm Perils of the Warp.
If he
Good
was,
strategy.
yeah, if he was trying to fuck you up, like he would have used a biomancy power he had to grow claws and attack you with like a non-primitive weapon. But like that was never his point. Like his point was to get within contact with preferably Jeremiah. But Heinrich was an acceptable second and plunder some information. Like that was the mission. Like he wasn't there to murder, he was there to get to information. Clear targets out of the way if that helps, but you know, maybe clean up afterwards, but and like you saw how he acted, like you were just in the way, right? He didn't really give a fuck about murdering you.
Actually, in both phases, like I didn't take any damage. Did anyone take damage?
I don't think so. No, like I think he might have. Yeah, no, he didn't really hit with the sword either.
Yeah, he tried, but he always missed.
It was more the perils that like he started to just cause havoc to create openings. And by the way he got into the place to bypass any ambushers and inquisitorial reinforcements, he literally used the biomancy power to gain the burrower trait and come in through the floorboards.
So it was the floor.
Yeah, no, he just burst in from the ground. Not that anyone is gonna be much aware of that detail, because someone launched a ship-to-ship crack missile at the building to cover the evidence.
It's not like the Inquisitor can't do that.
Yeah, no, like, it was for the good of the Imperium. Innocence proves nothing. They were part of, like...
No. I'm saying, like, if the Inquisitor, if has biomancy, yeah, I can do that. I can go and borrow our claws.
Yeah, no, like, 100% he definitely can do that. How do you think he goes around? He just snorkels through the ground. But like, honestly, probably executing that part of the city was for the best. They had all been exposed to the warp anyway.
It's standard procedure.
The planetary governor is lucky that he didn't have a nuke to cleanse half the city.
Oh, yeah, what? The experience we use to not remove corruption still counts as our levels, or we need to start counting it
Yes,
separate?
it counts as your levels, and I'm gonna limit you of doing insanity, and like I'm gonna limit you to reducing this to once per rank, right? So there's still like an upward trend over time. So
And if I go back to corruption 10, would I roll again on the table, or I get back the minus the penalty to strength?
I would say you can attempt again to resist it from manifesting. But we can agree as a group, if you want the previous result to stand, we can go with that. But actually, no, you're spending XP to permanently remove that. So
Okay.
if you go back up to 10, it counts as getting to the threshold. If you keep it and just reduce the corruption points, then you don't need to reroll at 10.
Okay.
But yeah, like make a note in your advancements that it's remove corruption insanity 1, remove corruption insanity 2, etc. And it's 100 XP each time, and it's once per rank. So yeah, over time you're still gonna trend upwards, but you know, and if you get an actual mutation, that's gonna be even more costly to remove.
It's just I got the worst malignancy, like minus your strength. It's -1 to my damage.
That's what you get for rolling completely random.
I'm a
You-
Chad. What can I do?
You're not even
I'm
Chad, you're old man Chadicus.
And clearly, I'm the only one that's not a nerd here. Look at me, I don't even use glasses like the rest of you.
Motherfucker.
Goodbye, nerds.
I'm getting the surgery. But okay.
Okay.
If I may, I have the last question.
Mm-hmm.
So I just picked up Bladder, and it doesn't have such skill in a skill tree.
Yes, that's an advanced skill. You can only use it as a if you have it. So you put it in the
Yeah.
advanced skill list as a fellowship thing. And Bladder specifically, it's about distracting people.
Yeah.
And yeah, everyone's leaving. You two say goodbye as well. Gonna end the recording
Say
in the
goodbye.
stream.